All right, Gen Z, let's talk about how $100 a month turns into $1 million. Yeah, you heard that right. This isn't clickbait. This is compound interest, and it's about to change your life. Let's go. Look, I get it. Retirement feels like someone else's problem. You're 23, barely affording rent, and some boomers telling you to save for retirement. Like, what retirement? You're just trying to survive Thursday. But here's what that boomer won't tell you. You've got the most valuable asset in the world right now, time. And if you start saving now, even tiny amounts, you'll retire richer than people making twice your salary who started 10 years later. Now, real talk, I filed bankruptcy in 2007. 20 years in corporate pharmacy and thought I was doing everything right and still ended up broke. Know what I learned? It's not about making more money. It's about making your money work. And that starts with 5 strategies that will turn you from paycheck to paycheck to millionaire status. Let's break this down. Number 1, Roth IRA. Start before you're rich. First up, the Roth IRA. This is the single best retirement account for Gen Z. And most of you aren't using it. Here's why it's magic. You contribute money after taxes. Yeah, that sucks right now, but then it grows tax-free forever. When you're 60 and pulling out $500,000, you don't owe Uncle Sam a single penny. Meanwhile, your parents with their traditional IRAs, they're getting destroyed by taxes in retirement. In the numbers, you can contribute up to $7,000 per year in 2025 or $583 per month. Even if you can only swing $200 a month, or $2,400 a year, that's totally fine. The key is starting. And here's the kicker. Most Gen Z workers qualify. As long as you make under $150,000 as a single filer, and let's be real, most 24-year-olds aren't there yet, you're eligible. And once you start making real money, that window closes. So open it now. My son Tyler is in college right now studying accounting at UNT. Got his first summer internship last year. First thing I told him, open a Roth IRA and throw in even $100 a month from that internship before you buy that new gaming setup. He thought I was insane. 1 year later, his account's already grown 20%, and he gets it now. And the beauty of starting young, by the time you're making $150,000 plus and no longer qualify, you'll already have $50,000 to $100,000 growing tax-free. Your future self will worship your 22-year-old self. And drop a comment right now. Are you opening a Roth IRA this month? And if so, how much are you starting with? $50 a month? $100? $200 a month? Let me know below. Now on to number 2, employer match, which equals free money. Don't leave it. The plot twist, 38% of Gen Z workers are literally throwing away free money every single paycheck. How? They're not contributing enough to get their full employer 401k match. And here's how the match works. Your employer says, we'll give you 50 cents for every dollar you contribute, up to 6% of your salary. If you make $50,000 and contribute 6% or $3,000, your employer tosses in another $1,500. That's a 50% return on your money immediately. No stock, no crypto, no side hustle gives you guaranteed 50% returns. And yet, according to recent data, only 62% of Gen Z workers contribute enough to get the full match. The rest are leaving an average of $1,200 per year on the table. Over 40 years, that's $750,000 in lost retirement savings with growth. Here's your move. Log into your HR portal today. Find out what your employer match formula is. Then set your 401k contribution to at least capture the full match. If they match 50% up to 6%, you contribute 6%, period. But JD, I can't afford to lose 6% of my paycheck. I get it, but you also can't afford to turn down a $1,500 bonus every year. Start with 3%, then bump it 1% every 6 months. You won't even notice the difference in your paycheck, but your retirement account will notice. My buddy Alan, who's built multiple 7-figure businesses, he's a 9-figure guy actually now, always says the employer match is the only legal free lunch in America, and he's not wrong. All right, number 3, compound interest. The earlier, the richer. Okay, here's where math becomes magic. It's called compound interest, and it's the reason starting at 22 versus 32 is the difference between retiring with 1.5 million versus 700,000. Check this out. If you invest just $5,000 per year starting at age 19 and earn an average 7% return, you'll have about $1.5 million by age 65. That's only $230,000 of your actual money. The other $1.3 million is pure growth. Now, same scenario, but you wait until age 25 to start. You end up with about $1 million. You only delayed 6 years, but you lost $500,000. That's compound interest punishing you for waiting. Or let's make it even simpler. $100 per month starting at age 22 equals $262,000 at age 65. Same $100 a month starting at age 32 equals $123,000. Half the money for this same effort just because you waited 10 years. This is why Gen Z has the biggest advantage of any generation. You started learning about investing at 19. Thanks, TikTok personal finance, while boomers didn't start until 35. You've got 16 extra years of compound interest working for you. And every month you wait is literally costing you thousands of dollars in retirement. So stop planning to start next year and start this month. All right, number 4, autopilot your savings. Set it and forget it. And here's the honest truth. You're not going to manually transfer money to your retirement accounts every month. Life happens. You'll forget. You'll have an emergency. That's actually just wanting new AirPods. You'll convince yourself you'll catch up next month. Well, the solution? Automate everything. Set up automatic transfers from your paycheck or checking account to your Roth IRA on the same day you get paid. Even if it's just $50 per month, set it and forget it. Treat it like a bill, non-negotiable. Same with your 401k. Set it once in your HR portal and let it ride. Most companies even let you auto increase your contribution by 1% every year. Turn that feature on. By the time you're 30, you'll be saving 15% without ever thinking about it. My friend James, physicist, super analytical, tracked this for 3 years. Months when he manually contributed, he averaged $200 per month. Months with automation, $550 per month. Why? Because the automation hit before he saw the money and convinced himself he needed it for something else. Psychology matters more than math when it comes to saving. Remove your ability to make bad decisions by making the good decisions automatic. Also, round up your spare change. Apps like Acorns or even some bank accounts will automatically invest your spare change from purchases. Bought a $4.50 coffee, it rounds up to $5 and invests the 50 cents. You won't miss it, but those quarters add up to thousands over time. All right, and lastly, number 5, investing beyond retirement, brokerage accounts. Last move, don't stop at retirement accounts. Once you're maxing your Roth IRA, $7,000 per year, and getting your full 401k match, it's time to open a regular taxable brokerage account. No contribution limits, no age restrictions on withdrawals, just pure investing. And why does this matter for Gen Z? Because you don't want all your money locked up until you're age 60. What if you want to retire at 40? Buy a house at 30? Start a business at 35? You need accessible money too. In my move, I max my retirement accounts first. Then throw another $500 to $1,000 per month into a brokerage account with low-cost index funds. S&P 500, total market index. That money grows tax-free until I sell it and I can access it whenever without penalties. My son Hunter, who does marketing for my companies, started this at 25 and he's got $30,000 in his Roth IRA and another $15,000 in his brokerage account. The Roth is for retirement. The brokerage account, that's his freedom fund and money he can use if he wants to quit corporate life or travel for 6 months or invest in a business opportunity. And here's the strategy. 15% of your income goes to retirement accounts, 401k plus Roth IRAs, and another 5 to 10% goes to the brokerage account. This gives you both long-term security and short-term flexibility. And Gen Z doesn't want to grind until they're 65 and then start living. You want freedom now. And building wealth in both retirement and taxable accounts gives you options. What age do you want to retire? Comment below. Well, look, here's the bottom line. Gen Z has the greatest wealth building opportunity in history. You're starting younger, learning faster, and have more time for compound interest than any generation before you. But you've got to start. Not next year, not when you're making more money, not when you figure everything out. Today, Open that Roth IRA. Capture your employer match. Automate $100 every month. Let compound interest do the heavy lifting. In 40 years, you'll be sipping Mai Tais on a beach somewhere while everyone else is still grinding at 70. Your move, Gen Z. And if this video helped you stop procrastinating on retirement savings, hit that subscribe button and check out this next video. Now, get out there and build some wealth. Peace be with you.